Hi, everybody.
Sean and Kelly here, Price and Price Group of Samson Properties. And what are we talking about? By the way, Kelly's back.
What?
Okay, what are we talking
It's
about?
been an insane summer.
Yes.
Today we're talking about, is this finally the window everyone's been waiting for to buy? Are we in a buyer's market here in Northern Virginia?
All right, let's dive into it. All right, welcome back, first of all.
Thank you.
It has been a long summer. I have been boring everybody, both people that watch this. I've been boring them with numbers only for the last,
it's been
3
the
months.
summer.
Yeah, it's been quite some time.
But it's been for good reason. Our son and his girlfriend moved back to the area.
Yes.
Yay! They're at Falls Church. Both have incredible jobs, which is wonderful. And then we had a house guest all summer. So it's been very busy. We've had a lot of fires to put out on the home front.
That's right. Yeah, it has been. They say it comes in threes. We are now at like 12.
It comes in tens.
It's been ridiculous.
Yes.
Okay, so we have been talking, going through the market snapshot. I've been talking about what has been happening, and we've seen inventory rising over the last several months. And so we're just going to dive into it. What does that mean? Is it a good time for buyers to buy right now? There's a lot that plays into this, and we have seen, even though prices are not softening at all. In fact, we're still in August. We haven't run September's numbers, but August numbers, we were still 2% over last year. So we're still appreciating.
Well, which is better than the 7-9% that we were
absolutely
last year from the year before.
July was 4%. Yeah, so we're still. So prices are not coming down, so be realistic with that.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing is buyers are getting leverage on their contracts, which we're going to dive into. Yeah.
Especially now that interest rates are ticking down, we're seeing them homes not sitting on the market for only like 7 days. Now it's about 14 to 30 days.
Yeah.
So that's a really good thing. And our buyers are able to get more protections in their contracts, right?
That's right.
Like the appraisals. Sometimes still with gaps, but oftentimes not with gaps, and the inspection contingencies and all of that. So that's I think it's a very healthy real estate environment. I like that.
Yeah. So what do you think with the interest rates? What do you think's going on with that?
I think let me tell you. I think that there's a whole lot of hype put on the fact that the Feds are going to lower the interest rates, and they have, right? But we saw the interest rates go down a little bit before the Feds actually lowered them, which is how it is, right? Because the lenders, they all kind of get ahead of the ball game a little bit. Yeah. So I know there was some confusion when the Feds announced the lowered rates. There were people like, well, then why haven't the interest rates for mortgages gone down? It's because they already did a little bit.
That's right.
And what I'm seeing is, they're still expecting a couple of more rate drops, but they're pulling back on that a little bit. It was definitely for this year, and I'm thinking we're already this far into the year. Yeah. And now it's kind of like, 2 more, but maybe not as deep. So yes, they're still down, but I don't think it's going to be the big thing everybody was hoping for.
So if you're a buyer, I'm glad you said that. If you're a buyer, and let me just say this. If you're a buyer and you've been sitting on the market waiting for rates to drop, the rates have dropped. If you're a buyer that is now sitting on the market because you think the rates are going to drop even more, let me tell you what's going to happen.
Let us say it.
Yes. So even with this last 0.25% of drop that happened, and the drop in the actual mortgage rates prior to the Feds dropping, even when that happened, we saw an increase of 30% of mortgage applications. Now, some of those are refis, but the majority are for people going to purchase homes. That's 30% increase over last year. Last year was a higher buyer demand market than we have this year.
Right.
So that means those buyers are about to start jumping off the fence. So if you're sitting on the fence and you're waiting, as you're going to see in the market snapshot, you are likely going to miss this window.
Yes. Okay. Now this is where I'm jumping in without interrupting.
Jump in. You were like,
I'm waiting. So yes, if you were some of the buyers who jumped in the last couple of weeks, good on you.
Good on you.
Brilliant.
Yes. Yep.
But if you are waiting for that, then it's going to be offset by all the other people jumping off the fence, because now they're going to keep bidding the prices higher.
That's right.
So your interest rate might be lower.
Yep.
But you're paying more for the house, right? So you do have to call us, and we'll do the whole cost of waiting and cost of all these things that we can do.
Well, and that's a good point. It's not just the bid up. See, I didn't interrupt either, and I was fighting it.
Wow, we've been also working on this summer.
Yes, we have. We have gotten so much better. So it's not just the bid up on the pricing; it's also the loss of the contingencies. It's the It's the loss of the contingencies. So we're seeing, and we're going to go over this in detail in the snapshot, but we're seeing buyers actually getting finance, appraisal contingencies, inspection contingencies, seller concessions. We actually, you didn't say that. We actually got a buyer with $10,000 in seller concessions this last couple weeks.
Well, yes.
Yes. Period.
I had a thought that almost happened, like into
right.
something great and glorious out of my mouth.
Okay. So there are opportunities, like Kelly said, properties are sitting on the market a little bit longer, where you may be the only one. But you can get those contingencies and you're not bidding it up. And it's a really, really fair time for buyers in the market.
And I want to see, so I posted the contract trends this week, and it showed kind of an even third of homes being accepted at list price, above and below.
Yeah.
And let me just say, the ones that are coming in below list price, you hear us saying they're still like prices are not going down. You do see that, and we're not idiots. It's because those were overpriced. Much like one of our listings that we have that hasn't sold in way too long.
That's right.
But when you have enough money to sit on it and wait for the price you want,
that's what you do. That's right. So yes, this is a perfect storm window where you have increased storm window,
like in Florida.
Perfect storm of a window for buyers, where you have increased inventory. The buyer activity is starting to pick up, but the interest rates are coming down, so you can just get that sweet spot right now.
Come on, baby. It's so sweet.
So strategically, what should we do? What's the first thing? I'll tell you what the first thing is.
Okay, say it. Give it to me, brother.
Get your pre-approval. Get your POFA. Yes, pre-offer full approval. Get that set in place so that you can go out there and you can compete in the market in case you do end up in multiple offer situations. What else can you do?
The thing is, please, and I know this is my brand Solescence, and it's not for everybody, be open to homes that need some improvements.
Yes.
Okay? Sellers, if your house doesn't really need improvements, staging is everything. But right now, for buyers,
we're talking to the
please
buyers,
be open to homes that need improvements. I'm not talking about needs a roof and plumbing and all that kind of stuff. No. But just if it's not perfect, fine. That's an opportunity. Please.
That's right.
Talk to me about it. I'll come in and make it perfect.
That's exactly right. And if a property has been sitting on the market for more than that 22-day mark, it's probably because it's not in the proper condition for the price. So you're going to have an opportunity. And talk to us about seller concessions. Have the seller potentially help you cover your closing costs. Now, that's not on every property.
Right.
Again, values are not coming down. So be realistic. Don't come in thinking you're going to start underbidding properties.
No, you can't do that.
But there are opportunities, and sellers are getting more flexible because they're still expecting to sell within a week.
Yeah.
And when they sit on the market 22 plus days, they start getting a little nervous and they're open to more negotiations.
That's true.
So yes, just be prepared for that.
Okay.
All right. So if you want to talk more about your personal situation, feel free to DM us. Call us at 703 783-2143. That's our work number. And
I've at least memorized the first 6 numbers.
That's right.
I don't know the last 4 yet.
Just reach out to us on whatever platform this is and however you can
communicate us. So I've actually, in this last little bit of time, I'm like, okay, just because I don't do the social media thing doesn't mean that when people are like, well, I'm on social media and I'm looking, I have been starting to, I don't know if you've noticed, you're not on there either.
Yeah.
But I've started going back and posting our testimonials and our solds.
Nice.
We are there.
Okay.
And now I'm regularly looking.
Guys, good. That's good. So DM us or PM us or it's a private message, right?
Yeah, a direct message.
Or anyway,
you have to slide into people's DMs, but I think that's like a.
That's not hook us. All right, guys. Have a great week out there. If you have any questions, please let us know.